Hello, it's me, Michael, with another update and sort of like not quite looking at the camera enough. And look, my face is kind of almost invisible. If I'm sort of like looking off to the side, I'm looking at the preview. This week, let's see, what's the dominant colour? A lot of done good, some changes Android, some music, some changes. Podcast we didn't record today, so I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Vanka had a child emergency, but let's just go through this. So starting with changes, I finally released my happiness versus exercise blog post. So if you go to goodtohear.co.uk/blog, we've proved that exercise makes us happy, and there's a video with spreadsheets where I show you everything. And also a whole big blog post explaining how to do it in great detail, and even for one thing I made a little website tool for you so you can so if you want to convert some data, you can. So, I've gone all out on that. So I've obviously been sharing that around. And then I've been trying to get started on my... and the new features of changes are basically ready to go. This new screen that I keep going on about. If I just mirror it up, we'll see that... We've got so what the problem? I had this problem with the these percentages didn't look right. So then I was like recording a demonstration video. So I just added in these little. And actually, like, I can probably show you quick. They were really far off. So this was some bug. Yeah, like this is what they looked like before. So you can see it's completely getting the trend line wrong. So that was something just today I managed to fix so that the trend line is correct. Obviously, that's not a... if you know about this app, there's lots of hidden little debugging features. So if we turn off the trend lines, this is what it will actually look like. So I just want to do a proper beat by beat explanation of everything that the new app does. But yes, hopefully... And I just think the process of making a video to demonstrate it is sort of unearthing first use bugs and things like that. So that's quite useful. That was down a little muse in West London. The podcast this week, I don't know if you didn't listen, is grandpodcast.com. I don't know why I put a slash there. I need to sort out this loading time. Fairphone and ethical technology, because I got this Fairphone to do the Android development, and we've got quite a lot of links on this one, so we're sort of referencing quite a lot of things. So if there's probably something you haven't heard about, so you can go to grandpodcast.com for that. And shoot, I did push out a new build this week that allows the camera to rotate to portrait mode if you change a setting, and I started looking at the HDMI output handling. So I wanted to see, but I mean I had to spend 50 quid on a new adapter to see how that works. So I think it's the same as the AirPlay, but I just thought, like, for people with an HDMI cable, I should probably just make it show the raw camera instead of mirroring the screen, which is possible. Changes Android is looking... I think I can even show you... I think I can mirror this screen. Of course I turned this device off, didn't I? Oh, I can't mirror this screen unless I start... unless I start it up. If we go code, we'll just power this on. I'm just going to power this on while I fire up the server. Come on. Right, it just vibrated. Code, happiness, changes, Android, yarn, start. We'll bring up this lovely web-based thingamabob. And then on the Android app. Maybe I should play some music while we're while we're waiting. Their phone. Right, and then that, and then how do we? Is there like a mirror? Is there a system level mirroring of my screen, or should I just show you on? Oh, let's just show you on the simulator after all that. Hopefully it starts up. I'll show you the screens that we've got. Is there any way to mirror this? Not sure. Just waiting for it to appear. Like once this one appears, then I don't need to. Oh, cast. Here we go. So I can cast this to the Air server. Hey, look at that. So this is the Android phone, and in Expo we can just scan this QR code, and then we should get. Has it kicked it off? Where was that cast thing? Cast. Oh, it's like Android. Just have to wait for it to. I mean, this video is. These videos are amazing, aren't they? It's a good thing I've got these little breaks. Let's have a little break while we wait for this all to load. And we're back, and look, it worked while we were waiting it loaded. So I need to maybe turn off remote debugging. Stop. Oops. No, go back. Michael doesn't know how to use Android. Yeah, it was going slow because it was connecting to the thing, but it's been quite a good experience working on this. So if I just not that. Oh yeah, I've done these buttons and the change. I mean, this is like I've made a change form pop up, which can pop up a date thing. So it's slow going, but you know, it's we're slowly getting there. That was so worth it, wasn't it? All that wait. Yeah. So with that, I guess we'll have another break. So, the last thing, oh God, so professional. Oh, Zoom replied. Okay, let me show you Done Good. Right, Done Good is like, so my idea is I'm gonna write a big blog post because it's another 6 months into my quitting contracting, and at the start of the year I wrote this big blog post and did all the data showing how it had gone, and I want to do another 6 months one, but for this 6 months I did I built my own tool to track all my time, and that's what this is. And so today, oh no, wait, it's going to keep redirecting itself, isn't it? Be home. I just want to show you, sorry, look, we're just going to jump into this, get rid of this redirect thing. Let's just destroy that whole thing and just go plans. So now I'm a user. I'll start free trial. Oh, what's this? Credit card with a validation. Oh, hello. So I've been fiddling around with Stripe, sorry, 424. This is the fake credit card number, postcode, pay now, goes through, creates a subscription on the server, off it goes, tells you the thing, this is going to have something useful on it. Come back here. Now if we look at the plan screen, we'll see, oh look, this is the plan we're on, continue, I could upgrade. downgrade, build monthly, build yearly, and that is all that's all sort of like good to go. And the other thing I've been working on is, now I had this I'd had this concept of, like, if I show you on here, I'd had this concept of, like, you set your schedule and then it's sort of, but this editor was always a bit difficult and a bit awkward and a bit inflexible. But what I came up with this week was this new design where at the start of each week or at the end of last week, it will prompt you and say, okay, what do you want to get done this week? And you set targets for each of your different projects. So you can see I've got all these different projects. Well, let's go back to this week. So I can set targets at the start of the week, and I'll just say I want to spend X hours on this, Y hours on that, and it'll kind of prompt me with the right number of, like, a good guess based on how much there is to do on each activity. But then, like, it's almost like machine learning algorithm. It just goes, here's your schedule for the week. And then, so each week it goes, okay, what do you want to get done? You click the button, it creates the schedule, and then you can, like, tweak that. And that sort of, it feels good because it's a problem that is a bit of UX that I hadn't figured out. And also it solves another technical problem, which was I had this weird concrete target class in my code that I was finally able to get rid of, which it never quite sat with me. So it's nice when, like, you get a usability improvement that means you can get rid of some technical stuff that you weren't sure about at the same time. So that is that's where we're up to. If you haven't seen that, so I'll let you go. Don't know if you made it through all that, but maybe you did. Bye.